Welcome, hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope?
Yes, the envelope.
Oh, that was a snipe. That
Ready
was
for the final
snipe.
hint? It's on the envelope. Pick it up, you fucking idiot.
The envelope?
What are you doing?
Ready?
Pick it up ASA possible.
I'm admiring your belly button. It's
I'm
super
gonna
nice.
admire my fist going through your face in a second if you don't pick up the envelope.
But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. Oh, no, I have to clear all this up. I have to clear all this up. Starts ripping a guitar shred.
Either way. Now I can I can finally get a good look at the body.
That's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find the clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the balls.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know when I'm finished.
Just jerk over there? That's it?
Be a good boy and jerk over there.
Okay. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5'7", 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
Yes.
Byakuya's cock.
You remembered all that.
They are indeed consistent with his cock. I mean, the corpse. Hello,
Alrighty, everybody.
Welcome back to Danganronpa.
So last time we got Kyoko, we found out a whole bunch of stuff. Hiro has been acting kind of sort of strange. You know, he's been doing his crazy things and stuff like that.
He's sus.
However, yeah, he is sus. But I have come up with a couple of new suggestions. I got a picture with everybody here, which leads me into my next prediction. Do you remember when Hifumi said the real name of Celeste?
Yeah,
that means that when he
Yasuhiro.
got bonked or something, stuff like that. That's another thing that I forgot to mention that adds to my theory of why I think that everybody knew this. They had their memory wiped, or that it's not real, or something along those lines of that. Because he called Celeste by her actual name, so he knew her actual fucking name. "Quote unquote," have never known them before. And on top of that, that's pretty much everything.
Yep, and we investigated the biolab, the garden, and we're back in the biolab, and Kyoko showed us the cadaver, or the body, the corpse of Mukuro, and we investigated that. And now we got to talk to her about her handbook, or her alleged handbook.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
Go ahead then, out with it.
Whips out my penis. Have you really not seen your dad, even though since you got here?
What?
so
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dorms.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Oh, she doesn't remember. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency
I
handbook.
see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
Yeah, because this would mean that also it's Kyoko, because Kyoko had the handbook, but she never went into there to get that key card.
Well,
so
she
could
had
have never gotten there.
She could have opened her locker with her handbook, no?
No, I don't think it was her locker.
Oh,
I think that she was also like they were next to each other, like we all shared like lockers next to each other and stuff like that. That was Kyoko's. She left in there before she came to this high school. Like I think that right now she's gonna be like, I've never written that down in my life. Is at least what I think she's gonna say.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it's your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had any access to those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
Gasp!
if that's
Could that
true,
mean That video is real too?
Video.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Sorry. So like about to sneeze. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, let me give you the Headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's another time that I fucking called it. That's another time that I called it. Let's go. If you watch this, it all makes sense.
Well, I was saying... Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. What did you call?
That... Literally what I said, that it was her locker. I think that it's their locker from the past.
I'm pretty sure I just said that, and you said it's not her locker.
I didn't say that. Look back at the footage. That key card.
Well,
so
she
could
had
have never gotten there.
She could have opened her locker with her handbook, no?
No, I don't think it was her locker.
Dude, I literally said couldn't she have opened her locker with her handbook, and said no, I don't think it's her locker. When I edit this, I'm showing this to you. I'm showing this to you right now. Or not right now, but when I edit this.
If I said that, the implication, I think I also said that along the lines of, like, this is them from the past before they came here.
But you said that wasn't her locker.
Oh, well, it is her locker, but it's her from the past, not this version of, like, her. Like, in other words, she didn't use it while she was sleeping in that room.
I feel like you just, like, I don't know.
Whatever. A DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway.
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now. Yeah, I did, because I remember saying she had no way to open it. I remember in the recording.
And I said...
She had no way to open it.
Dog, I literally said...
She open it?
I said that her she has her e-handbook. She can open her own locker with her e-handbook. That's what I was saying. So she could have done that.
Then I misheard you, but that's what I was initially saying. I didn't think that it wasn't her locker. No, I don't think it was her locker. I thought that it was her locker from the past, because I remember making a point. She didn't have the Master's e-handbook, so there's no way that she could have opened those lockers.
I don't know. Let's move on.
Okay. I guess that means that there's some important clue on this DVD. The interview DVD has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Oh, and it's now my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words...
Ramble?
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right. You should probably go and do that.
But keep this in mind. There is only one there is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
So what do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Also, this is my favorite music.
Indeed. I like this music too. Sorry, that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind the final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check around. Kyoko said something about the hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose.
Alrighty. Remember where the AV room is?
Is it on the second floor? Am I tripping?
It's on the first.
On the first?
Yeah. Remember, that was like the first room Monokuma took us to.
Yeah.
The motive.
Yeah. Do. Like how it's like giving us a group walkthrough of like everything that we've experienced in the past.
Yeah, remember this room? This is the room where Sayaka found out that all her classmates were dead. Or some
so
shit, or her
sad,
bandmates.
I do want to see like what everyone's what was in everyone's file. I should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko got me and put it in a player.
I put it in a player.
I said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, the image appeared. Kyoko spread butt cheeks on the fucking... Oh, what?
Sayaka.
No fucking way! Oh my god! If this implies what it fucking implies, I remember calling that Sayaka was somehow fucking involved in it, which was funny. But it's just funny. It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on the side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like it was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
This video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Oh, she's not talking. You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in this school?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So that doesn't imply that. So that's not what I thought it was going to imply. But this is what I think now. I think that because I remember Makoto also saying, I need to stay here. Something happened on the outside of the world. Something was wrong. Like something went wrong. Either nuclear fallout or something crazy like that. And the reason why I say that is because this is beforehand everyone's trying to keep here. I think that whoever the mastermind is took over and made it wrong or did something, bad, if that makes sense. And that's what I think. I think that we were supposed to be kept in here and we stayed in here of our own volition. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know that. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape to pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. Monitor. On the monitor, the video that what I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. If I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right out of there. It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna fucking come. What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
Before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Why you say it like that, dog? Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Yes. Just
Yes.
He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but the I in the here and now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Yes.
Can you accept that?
Just
Yes.
Yes.
this can't be real. I said
I'm sorry
yes.
I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Oh my god, so maybe I am more right that something happened. Like, the ultimate tragedy might have been that the outside world got into the school and then killed students or something like that, which could have been the headmaster. The headmaster could have been the ultimate tragedy coming into the school and then taking over it and wiping everyone's memory somehow.
You mean the headmaster?
I think that they went to the school, like everyone went to the school and they were all here and stuff like that, right? Like everybody was here at the school. Then they were all attending school here, and he gave us like some sort of gas or chemical that wiped out the last memories of him coming into the school and stuff like that. That would explain the room where a lot of people had died and it wasn't cleaned up or anything and stuff like that. That would explain so much about this, about what happened in the school. In other words, the timeline was they went to school, so everything that we had in the timeline, they wiped out all of our memories up until the point where we actually got into the school. So other stuff happened when we were at the school. We were at the school and stuff like that, right? But all those memories got taken away. So there's a gap. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you said it's the headmaster doing it?
No, the mastermind.
Okay, yeah, you got to be very clear about that.
I think it's the mastermind that did it. The headmaster is a good guy.
Yeah,
I think the headmaster is a good guy.
This guy's
be known right here.
This guy's the headmaster.
Let this be known right here. From here on out, I'm just going to say Monokuma, because Monokuma and I believe that the mastermind are the same person, at least from my knowledge, or at least what I'm thinking.
That's a
They're
fair assessment.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you know the distinction between mastermind and headmaster, because they sound very similar.
Yes, they do, and that's probably why I messed them up. But Monokuma came into the school somehow and became the ultimate tragedy. Okay, so that's them. That's who they are and stuff like that. He then wiped my memory. Let's say I was at the school for like 6 months, right? He wiped those 6 months away to where the only thing that I remember is me actually going to the school. That was my last memory before I got wiped. And so me waking up in a class after he wiped all of our memories, us individually waking into a class makes sense because he would wipe one of our minds, put us in the classroom to wake up like nothing happened. Then he would wipe someone else's mind, put them in the classroom, wake up, and they all met up at the gym, and that's how everything happened. So the timeline is starting to make sense to me, at least what I believe.
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Keith Silverstein's an awesome voice actor.
I didn't know who that is. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again.
He's the guy. Have you watched JoJo?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be like, you need to stay into this. Oh, 1 second. He's gonna be like, yes, 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 yes. It's gonna be like all the students saying yes that they're gonna go to it. And I haven't watched JoJo.
Oh, well, people who watch JoJo know who he is if they know Speedwagon from part 1.
I was right. I was right! Ah! Ah! No one's saying yes, though, so I only got part of it.
30% correct. 100% of the time.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, this is where they saw each other. Her interview with him had been recorded just as early. Without a doubt, she had met him. She had sat down at the headmaster's Hope Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his questions, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service.
You cheater. What? It just so happened to break now?
Now then, when, or now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Whatever. Even if I watch the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask the same question and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. That's not true. They're gonna have that DVD at the end of the. They're gonna have that DVD at the end of the class trial when everything is figured out. They're gonna go look at the rest of the footage, and it's gonna
show like Muscle Man.
It's gonna show like them having sex, and then fucking.
Oh yeah, no, bro! Looks like I was the ultimate despair.
Who else is the ultimate despair?
My mom.
And then you know who's gonna bring it up? Kyoko. I'm calling it right now. Add that to the checkerboard because I already know that it's gonna be fucking right.
Add that to the dartboard where I hit bullseyes 30% of the time. Then you look on the floor, it's like a bunch of missed darts. People,
hey man, at least
fucking darts all stuck into the wall. Darts are stuck into people's like eyeballs that are standing around.
But that is correct. That has to be fucking correct. They wouldn't cut it off. They wouldn't cut it off because like eventually you're gonna fill it in.
Wait, why are you skipping my dialogue? Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what made you forget about all that?
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview update has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Oh shit.
Let's go, dude.
It's over.
It's time for the fucking... I'm so happy. Exposition
anything
time.
that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
There's too many beginnings here, man. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So the class trial is starting, right? We're 20 minutes into this episode. Should we just...
We can whatchamacallit. We can begin...
Cause,
I'll
okay.
get to the point where we go to the elevator. And then
yeah, let's get to the elevator, because we want to make this...
I want to make the entire...
next trial, finale. Like one big episode.
Yeah, I want to make it... So I want to make it a finale.
Yeah, so this is going to be the shortest episode of us just finishing the investigation.
Might get some closing thoughts and some predictions.
Yeah,
might find out.
Let's do
might
that.
Find out how big Toasty's cock is. You don't know. You're gonna have to tune into the end.
5'7", 39 pounds, 31 by 22 by 39.
Blood type A-.
Whatever Kyoko said.
The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. This is the end.
So in the end.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that you want to add, Toasty, that you want to say about this cool fucking scenario and stuff
Let's
like that?
Let's go to the school store.
Honestly, yeah, you're right.
There.
I don't...
On the right?
I guess that'll like get some... That's filling up the negatives.
To run away. God dang it.
Fuck. Damn, bro. They said, nah, fuck you. You ain't filling in that 40-minute fucking watch time.
Nah, this should be the shortest episode. Let's see what the people in the elevator have to say, and then we'll next time it.
And then we'll make some closing statements. I guess I'm the first one this time.
You're early, Makoto. That's not a good thing, you know. Does that make you feel prepared?
Does that mean... Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
And just like she said...
Yakya!
Ellipses.
Yakya!
Bakakia!
Don't say my name, you fucking peasant.
He probably assumes that it's me. That's why he's fucking pissed off. I feel like both him and everybody arrived to the conclusion that I'm the
sussy baka.
The sussy baka. The sussy byakia.
Look, it's the sussy baka. Kill him! Yeah, kill him. Just start
They were all
beating
in
you
the same
senselessly.
state of shock. So they're all assuming that it's me. Oh yeah, they're all fucking pissed off at me. Tina?
Duh!
Hero? He's just saying.
He's just like drooling out the fucking mouth. It's like, hero. Duh. His eyes roll back into his head.
Oh my goodness. Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me, and so
I'm late.
Byakuya doesn't give a fuck. He just whips out his penis and reminds who's the
5
alpha.
foot 7 inches. Strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
That's gross.
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
That's so crazy because, in all honesty, she's the hypest one here. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo! Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well, let's begin.
Another thought that I just thought about, she switched back into Kyoko, so she doesn't remember fucking anything.
Toko.
Yeah, Toko. Toko. So
Literally the final episode, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I think that fucking
Still can't remember their names.
Yeah, I still don't. I my brain knows what it wants to say, but I don't know if my mouth always keeps up with it. However, with Toko, I feel like there's gonna be a scenario where we're gonna have to show her blood to bring back Genocide Jill to get the second half of her memories, because she's not gonna remember what she's gonna like. Toko's gonna remember what Toko
Or like tickle her nose with like a feather.
Yeah, and Genocide Jill doesn't remember what Genocide Jill remembers.
Well, no, Genocide Jill. Don't skip this dialogue, please. But Genocide Jill had said she remembers what Toko remembers, but Toko doesn't remember what Jill remembers.
No, they don't remember each other. Their memories split.
No, that's wrong. I have proof. Literally have proof.
Okay.
It would seem while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental... Oh, wait. Alright, I'm wrong.
No,
Fuck.
you're wrong.
Shoot! I fired the wrong truth bullet. Damn it!
Yeah, you did.
Everybody thinks I'm an idiot. Alright,
I pay attention to the small stuff.
No, I really did think I thought she said that. I must have been mistaken.
Well, you're wrong. No.
Yeah. Well,
You
at
get
least
the
I can
punishment.
admit when I'm wrong. I'll take the punishment. I'll get turned into butter. We're totally not just like passing the time here. Anyway, the final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy in the Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square for Super Earth, and I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Than the hope.
Than the hope.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time.
4
With an
hours
inexpressible
later.
confidence, Kyoko was the first into the elevator. Do you think it's gonna be like the Avengers?
I don't know.
By this one's
Fucking
the other one's
Celeste's
followed.
trial was like the Avengers Endgame and Infinity War.
That's true. It was pretty wild.
Sorry.
Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. It's because I think it's me.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial.
You're right. I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. All right.
Alrighty.
Do you wanna go down the
Next time on Danganronpa, and I'm totally not slowing my voice down to hit the 30-minute mark.
But I want to watch McCall. I want to go down the. Can we go
All right,
down the
we're gonna go
elevator?
down the elevator.
Yeah, and
This
it's gonna
time
be like
on
25
Danganronpa,
minutes
we're
there.
going down this elevator.
Time on Danganronpa. I started making my way towards the opening, step after step towards that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs,
I tripped and fell and I died. Right there.
I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator.
Past the threshold. 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕓𝕤
time.
champion.
Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
Makoto, we
This
get
wasn't
it.
here last time. Deeper and deeper and fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Next time on Danganronpa.
30-minute mark. End the episode.